Good evening, Bachelor Nation. I'm your host, Chris Harrison. The NBA may be over, and my elective plastic surgeries may be cancelled, but no one can stop America's favorite show from running. Let's meet our Bachelor, Cole Common. Some have called him an interesting version of Colton. Others have referred to him as a less dramatic Luke P. But I'll let you decide for yourself.
Thanks, Chris. Super excited to be here. I'm a 21-year-old Christian blogger, and honestly, I thought I'd be entering my third year of marriage with a child on the way. But here we are. I can't wait to find love and meet my wife, Chris.
That's unique. Anyway, let's meet our wonderful ladies. From a small town in the middle of nowhere, we have Jelana Duggar. Her dad demanded to accompany her on the show, but I said no. Her occupation? Older sister and aspiring wife. Up next is Mackenzie. She's our token Canadian who is getting her MRS degree at the University of British Columbia. Meet Sydney S., an influencer from Athens, Georgia. She's here for the right reasons. This is Jane, a recovering crew employee. Her favorite Bible verse is Genesis 1:1 through Revelation 22:21. Meet Sabrina, the only girl with a real job. With your blogging career, she's the guaranteed breadwinner. And lastly, meet Sydney G., a recent college grad working in construction management. I'm sure she's ready to build a relationship. All right, Cole, let's give out that first impression rose.
Man, Chris, I just love how Sydney S. said that she was here for the right reasons. And for that reason, Sydney S., will you accept this rose?
Of course.
Yes.
All right, ladies, it's time for the first group date. I've put the date card in the chat. Sydney G., can you read it?
From Cole, I put the stud in Bible study, so join me in reading the word.
Ladies, thanks for joining me. I want a woman who will read the word with me. So we're going to dive into Song of Solomon.
Who's that?
Mackenzie, baby, I still love you. Be with me, not this pathetic loser.
Colin, what are you doing here?
Hey, restraining orders don't count when it's all virtual. Be with me, I promise you I'll treat you right this time.
You convinced me. Deuces, everyone. Cole, hope things work out.
Deuces. Well, that was weird. How did he get the Zoom code?
Cole, can I speak with you? It's important.
Sure.
You already know I'm here for the right reasons, but I saw an NLT Bible in Jane's bag. I don't gossip, but as a sister, and hopefully one day something more in Christ, I had to warn you.
I'll definitely be praying about this.
Colin, I'm so grateful that you Zoom bombed. Now we can be together.
Together forever, like I always say. You're my main thing now. I don't got no side pieces anymore. It's just you and me.
I love you, Colin.
I like you back.
Well, we said goodbye to Mackenzie. Jelana, since you were not on the group date, that means you'll be on the one-on-one. Can you read the date card for everyone?
Jelana, I wanted to take you to a secular concert, but your dad said no. So come to worship with me.
This is such a blessing. A private concert with Phil Wickham?
Can I speak?
What? Yes, madame.
This is so awkward, but Phil courted me last year and we went on a chaperone date. Can we leave?
Of course, Jelana. Before we go, though, will you accept this rose?
Let me ask my dad. 1 second.
Well, ladies, it's been a long day. It's time for our first rose ceremony.
Sydney G., will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Now, since Jelana and Sydney S. have a rose, and Mackenzie left with that sketchy guy, this is the final rose.
Jane, will you accept this rose?
Of course.
Sabrina, sorry to see you go.
I was planning on leaving anyway. I read your blog and it's trash.
You are too. God bless.
I can't believe he would really do that to me. I could do so much better.
Now tell me, Cole, how are you feeling after the ceremony?
Goodness. I need to go call my youth pastor.
Jane, I saw your NLT Bible and I told Cole about it. I cannot believe that he gave you a rose.
What are you talking about? I have NIV, KJV, NLT. I cross-referenced all of them with the original Hebrew. I knew you were here for the wrong reasons. Influencer? More like bad influence.
Cole doesn't even listen to me. He's broken one of the 10 commandments and my heart. I loved him. I'm leaving. I don't know who Jane thinks she is, reading 3 different types of Bibles, but everyone knows that not listening to your woman is right above adultery.
All right, Cole, it's time for hometowns. You'll be traveling somewhere in the Midwest, sunny San Diego, and Chico. It might take a whole week to meet Jelana's family. Sorry, I barely have service out here. We're joining you live from the Midwest.
Cole, I love my daughter, Jelana, and all, but if my daughter isn't right for you, my other daughter needs a husband. So please give Jalessa a chance if you change your mind.
So my dad says I'm not allowed to say this, but I think Cole is a sexy beast.
Now joining you from sunny San Diego.
Hey Cole, it's great to meet you, but how do you intend to provide for my daughter?
Rent is pretty cheap living in my parents' basement right now.
You're going to be living in that basement alone.
Welcome to Chico, California.
Unfortunately, you're only going to be able to meet my mom because my dad is on the toilet. So here's my mom.
Hello, Cole. So what makes Sydney special?
To be honest, I like the initial of her last name more than the other Sydney. Might I have Sydney G's hand in marriage?
Yes.
Hey, Sydney G, is your mom dating anybody?
I'm sorry?
I finally decided who I'm going to propose to. After 40 days of prayer and fasting, I've decided to court Jalissa Duggar. Jalissa, my dear, will you marry me?
Yes, of course. I love you, Cole. I will now return to churning butter, my loves.
What a wonderful season we had on ABC's The Bachelor. We wish Cole and Jalissa the best of luck in their new marriage. Well, we have some exciting news for you, Bachelor fans. Coming up next in the quarantine edition, we have decided that our next Bachelor will be Colin Poole. The timing works out perfect, as his parole is over in just 3 weeks. Filming will begin then, and stay excited.